Namaste and welcome. It is Rishi here from meditatewithrishi.com, and today we are answering the question, will meditation help me to find myself? Okay, this is a really popular question, but as you can imagine, it actually has a couple of meanings. So on the one hand, when people say, will meditation help me find myself, they're talking about the actual innermost part of their being, your true self as it's called. And on the other hand, will meditation help me find myself can also mean, will it help me find the most authentic version of me in terms of what my values are, what I stand for, what my purpose is, what and how I'm supposed to be living in this world. So these are the two variations, but what we'll do is we'll simplify this. We'll take each question individually and share the answer with you. Okay, so the first one, will meditation help me find my true self, the innermost part of my being? The answer to that is, of course, yes. Of course it will, because that is the purpose of meditation. That is why we practice. So this innermost part of your being, right? We know that it is essentially, we're not the body and mind, right? This is something that is eternal. It is never born, it never dies. It's also formless. You know, when, for example, when somebody dies, we say that he or she has left the body. So deep down we know that we are not the body and mind, that we are, there's something inside that we are. And when we die, like, we don't die, we leave and we go somewhere else. It's just the body that dies, essentially, right? So the point of meditation is to help you to realize what this is, what this self is, essentially. Because although it's formless, although you can't see it, actually it has a quality. And the quality that has been said by the ancient scriptures, the ancient yogis, and anyone that practices meditation is they know that that quality is pure bliss. It is not something dead. It is vibrant, totally full of life. And in meditation, the idea is to still the body, to still the mind. And when we can still the body and mind, this inner quality of bliss naturally shines forth. You will experience this total vibrancy. You will experience it as the actual heartbeat of creation. It is the heartbeat of creation. It is the one pure awareness that is in all beings. Actually, this is how we're one. It is the same awareness that's in me, is the same awareness that's in you. The same awareness that is seeing through our eyes and hearing through our ears. So the purpose of meditation is to help you to realize that actually you are this pure awareness. Okay? So the answer is yes to the first one. Now we come to the second one. Will it help me find myself in terms of the outer expression of my being? And the answer to this is very much related to number one, because all I can share with you, of course, is my own experience, right? But what I found is that the more you meditate, the closer you get to this innermost part of your being, what happens naturally is that a lot of clarity comes. And this clarity doesn't come from piling on new information. This clarity actually comes from unlearning, from deconditioning. So since you're born, there's a lot of things that you're taught. What religion you are, what is good and bad, what caste you are, what nationality you are. All these labels are piled upon you. What professions are good, what success is. All these definitions, all these labels are piled up on you. You've lost your natural state of being, so to speak. With meditation, what happens is that you're able to come back to decondition, to unlearn from all that chaos and come back to your natural state of being. And from this natural state of being, from this clarity, you are able to really understand yourself, understand your values, understand your purpose, what you stand for. And with that, you can make a discernment that based on my strengths, based on my interests, this is how I can essentially impact life around me. You realize that the point of life is not to go on accumulating for yourself, but because there is oneness, because actually, we're all connected. Your real purpose here, the real way that you can find happiness in the outside world is if you can be of value, if you can be of service, if you can impact life around you positively. Now, how you do that, this is where it becomes very personal, because we're all unique, right? So it may be a case where you decide to completely change what you're doing, like how I quit my corporate job to teach meditation. Or it may be a case where you find that, what I'm doing is actually what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll do it with a different attitude. Instead of an attitude of, I want to earn a lot of money, I want to be at the top of the ladder, the attitude will become one of, I want to truly help others. And by helping them get fulfillment, my fulfillment will automatically come from there. So in this way as well, meditation can help you find yourself, to help you find your purpose, your values, what you're supposed to be doing, the best expression essentially for life in the outside world. So in summary, meditation will help you find yourself in terms of really knowing the innermost part of your being, and it will equally help you to find the best expression for it in the outside world. That is it. Thank you very much for listening. Namaste.